Hello friends, this is Neo with a sugar-free recipe for apple pie baked oats. This is a perfect recipe to satisfy your inner child's sweet tooth while keeping the health of your precious adult body, because I'm sure you love yourself, right? And we also have to challenge the idea that only junky food are tasty. This recipe is living proof that a delicious cake can also be a blessing for your health and your body. Let's start by making some cinnamon tea while we prep the apples. This recipe is 100% sugar-free, like I said before, and it's sweetened only with raisins, which you can replace with any other dry fruits you like. If you're enjoying this video so far, please like it, share and subscribe to this channel so more people can see this content that I hope is a blessing and adds value to people's life. Thank you so much. While our cinnamon tea simmers away at low heat, we peel and dice our apples. Now let's add our apple pieces to the cinnamon tea, and you may also add the juice of half lemon, but it's completely optional. But before you cut your lemon, remember to save the lemon zest, because we are gonna need it to flavor our dough. Here I'm grating some fresh nutmeg because it's one of my favorite spices, but it's totally optional. Here you can add your favorites. You can add cardamom, vanilla, cloves, whatever you like. It's all whatever it floats your boat. Now let's simmer our apples over low heat for 5 to 10 minutes. You can add a splash of water as needed to avoid burning. While it simmers, let's mix our dough. Here I'm using a banana that was frozen. Every time I have very ripe bananas, I froze them whole, peels and all, so I can use them only for recipes. You can totally use a fresh banana here, no problem. Since this banana is the only source of sweetness in this cake dough, it has to be very ripe. You can also replace the banana with applesauce or pumpkin puree, prune puree if you like. Now let's add the lemon zest I saved before and 1 egg. Here you can add some vanilla extract or any other flavorings or spices you like. For instance, you can just add more cinnamon here. I've tested this recipe without the egg and I didn't like the final product as much because of the gummy texture. Don't get me wrong, it was tasty, but it seems like this recipe needs the egg to be fluffy and to feel more like a cake. But it's up to you. See how important is texture to you. I decided to use oat flour here because I want to give you a gluten-free recipe. But you can totally test this recipe with other flours. I don't see why that wouldn't work. Here the amount of milk depends on the size of your banana. So you can add a little bit more or less milk until you get a more of a cakey better consistency. If you decided to omit the egg, just replace it with a flaxseed egg or just more milk. And finally we add the baking powder. Now let's put all these elements together, ready to the oven. You can replace the apples with pears, peaches, pineapple, mangoes, and so on. Choose whatever you like, whatever is fresh, whatever is in season. If you're using more of a soft kind of fruit like strawberries or berries in general, you don't have to pre-cook the fruit. You can add your raw fruit mix with the raisins right here at this point of the recipe. Now let's push our fruit to the bottom of the dish in order to form one layer of fruit. Now let's pour our batter on top of the fruit. I also have a more basic version of baked oats, without the fruit, just the cake, in another video. Check it out in this link right here. Now we bake our baked oats at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes. Here is our baked oats. See how it rises, so fluffy, so delicious. It really hits the spot on those days we really want to have cake. To make it even more decadent, let's frost this cake with some raw honey or maple syrup or any kind of syrup you like. But again, it's totally optional. I hope you have enjoyed this video and thank you for watching it until the end. God bless and take care. I see you next time. Bye!